Today we're going to be taking a look at Ogden. Ogden is actually the oldest city in Utah, older than Salt Lake City. Right now we're in downtown Ogden. We're going to be taking a look at entry-level homes, move-up homes, and luxury homes. I'm going to also show you that once you get to North Ogden, the homes get newer, the area gets newer. So let's go take a look and see what you like, and take a look here at downtown. Got things to do. Beautiful historic place. Watch until the end to see the luxury area of Ogden, and also look at those views. Now, before we take a look at the different homes in different neighborhoods in Ogden, I want to show you how much more inventory we have right now than we did a year ago. Look how much inventory has skyrocketed, which means that you're going to be able to get a better deal as the spring inventory floods the market. Now, if this is your first time to the YouTube channel, I'm Dinko the Realtor. I specialize in helping people just like you along the entire Wasatch Front, the greater Salt Lake area. I have people reaching out to me all the time, and I absolutely love it. I will also link the playlist on the market updates down below. That way you're up to date with the Utah housing market. This is an historic neighborhood that's going to be close to downtown. As you see, the homes are going to be older, but they still look very, very beautiful. This is what you're going to be able to expect to get in that entry-level home area when it comes to the older area of Ogden, and we'll see some of the newer stuff as we're progressing through the video. Later on in the video, I'll show you some more data about the housing market. And a cop was in the area. I thought that maybe he would come and talk to us and delay our time. And we're trying to stay ahead of the snowstorm that was coming in. So I'm going to pull this up on Google Maps. The homes that we were looking at, those ones right here that we were in front of, those are actually newer. But as you see, everything else around is going to be older. And there's going to be two more over here that are newer. And then again, we're going to see that everything is older. So you're going to get a lot of this in central Ogden. Let's drive through and see some of the older houses here in the Ogden area before we take a look at some newer stuff. You see people are still taking care of the houses. They're looking remodeled. If you like the old feel, you're definitely going to get that here in Ogden. You're going to get the mature trees. Right now it's been a snowy year, but this all blooms during the spring and summer. I'm going to pull this up on Google Maps again. I did a U-turn that might or might not have been fully legal, and the cop saw that. I thought this time he's really going to come and see what the heck we're doing, ask us questions, delay us as we're trying to get ahead of this snowstorm that's coming from North Ogden as we're trying to record Ogden and Bountiful and Layton area. So let me pull this up here. We definitely looked suspicious as we were stopping in the middle of neighborhoods. First time there were some kids in the neighborhood, so we're trying to find an area that didn't have people outside. So we definitely looked suspicious. So right here, I want to drive through this. This is an area that looks remodeled, but it's actually newer homes. They're about 3 to 8 years old, and they kept that historic conforming look. And there's a couple of rows throughout the area that has those homes, but as you see, everything's going to be older around it, and you're going to get that in the central Ogden area where majority of your entry-level homes are going to be older. But this area is really cool because they look historic, they look old, like they've been renovated, but they're actually new construction. Now we'll go and take a look at the area that's entry level, that's right on the border of Ogden and North Ogden, and they're going to be more of your modern entry 80s, 90s, where they're a little bit newer. They're not going to look as nice as these because these are new construction. So let's go take a look at those, and then we'll look at the move-up homes and the luxury homes in North Ogden that are going to be more modern. This is an entry-level home that's right on the border of Ogden and North Ogden. And as you see, you're going to be able to get a newer house. So if you want a more modern-looking home that's newer instead of the historic, older-looking houses, you're definitely going to have that in North Ogden. And as we're going here north and further, we'll see the move-up homes, we'll see the luxury homes as well next. That way you can have a feel for the whole entire Ogden area. Let's drive through this neighborhood that's just across the street, and you're going to see this one is a little bit newer, and this is that entry-level homes. And over here there's going to actually be some much newer ones. This is what you can kind of expect in that entry-level home as you're going away from downtown Ogden and going north. Let me show you how many less homes are currently under contract than a year ago. I'm also going to link my housing market playlist down below. That way you're up to date with what's going on in the Utah housing market. We're going to take a look up at the move-up homes, some of these higher end move up homes. I was going to show you some stuff closer to Ogden that was going to be on the east bench of the mountain, but we're running out of time. We're trying to stay ahead of the snowstorm that's coming in. We got multiple different areas, different suburbs, different cities we're trying to record. But as you can see, when you go to North Ogden, you're going to get better views. You're also going to get much more snow, as you can tell, and you're going to get the newer homes, the newer move up homes, the luxury homes. So we'll take a look at that. We'll drive through because there is a mixed use here. By that I mean there are some older move up homes as well. We'll take a look at that and then we'll head over to the luxury area. Let's drive through and see this move up neighborhood area here. We're also going to take a look at the move up neighborhood that's going to be across the street that has older homes. As you see, there are still homes under construction, and this is a big area with a lot of those move up homes that are newer. I mean, there's a ton of them here. And look at this snow. You're definitely going to get a whole lot more snow in North Ogden than you're going to get in Ogden, the historic area down there that we were at first. And look at these views from North Ogden as well. And if you can tell throughout the videos, I absolutely love the beautiful views that Utah has to offer. And here comes the older move-up area right here and across the street. But this section over here still has a good amount under construction, and it's a very big new move-up home. And over here, we're going to have a beautiful view of the mountain, beautiful view of the city. This is what separates Utah from everywhere else. Let's go take a look at the luxury area. You'll get those views as well from the east bench of Ogden, but they'll be the older move-up homes. I want to show you some statistics here real quick before we take a look at the luxury area of North Ogden. If you take a look here, this is Ogden, and look at all of these homes, double digits already, 20, 30, 40 days active right here. 50 days active, 100 plus days active. And if we go over to North Ogden, you see the same thing, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, 100 days. All of these homes are still active and haven't sold. So those days where multiple offers were on every single house and houses were going away in single digit days, those days are gone. Now let's go take a look at the luxury area of North Ogden. Now we're in the luxury area of North Ogden. We're going to be driving through this neighborhood. That way you're able to take a look at the luxury homes and also just look at those views. Let's drive through the luxury area here of North Ogden. And as you see, there's still some stuff that's under construction. North Ogden is going to have a lot of snow. It's going to have a lot of options when it comes to luxury, and you still get the beautiful views. Remember, Dinko the Realtor has your back along the entire Wasatch Front, the greater Salt Lake area. I specialize in helping people just like you, and I have people calling me all the time, and I absolutely love it, so don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is down below. Call or text me, email me anytime.